Hello and welcome to another bookkeeping tutor video. In today's video we're going to be looking at what is a bank reconciliation, and I'm also going to go through an example of carrying out a bank reconciliation. For the computerized part we're going to use VT Cashbook, which is a free download from the vtsoftware.co.uk website. We should carry out a bank reconciliation every time we get a bank statement. It's the only way to ensure that our bank transactions are correct. The reconciliation will highlight why our bank statement balance is different to our bookkeeping records. Why might our bookkeeping records be different to the bank account? Errors on the bank statement. Errors in our records. Or timing issues. Transactions posted in our records but not yet shown on the bank statement. Here's an example of a bank statement. As you can see, the closing balance is £20. In VT Cashbook there are two ways to open the bank reconciliation screen. One is to click on the Reconcile Bank Account button at the top. The other is to click on the Display Bank Account button at the top and click the Reconciliation tab at the bottom. As you can see on this screen, we've got all the unreconciled transactions that we've entered into VT Cashbook. Looking at our statement, we can see the statement has a closing balance of £20, whereas VT Cashbook has a closing balance of £180 overdrawn. We now need to highlight the transactions on VT Cashbook as they appear on the bank statement. You will notice that on the 31st of January we have a transaction, a cheque to supplier for £200. This does not appear on our bank statement. This is a typical example of where a transaction has been entered but the transaction hasn't appeared yet on the bank statement, and it's simply a timing issue. Now that we're satisfied our entries are correct, we need to reconcile the transactions. We click on the Reconciliation tab, which brings up a little window. In Details we need to enter some statement reference. I tend to use a number. Checking that the balance shown at the bottom of that window is correct as per our statement, click on OK. You will notice that transaction to supplier is still shown on the Reconciliation tab. That'll be there for next time we do a bank reconciliation. If we click on the All Entries tab, you'll see all the transactions that we've reconciled are still there, although they're not shown in the Reconciliation tab. If we click on the reconciliation icon, you'll bring up a window where you can de-reconcile the transactions if you so wish. This is a useful little feature in VT because if you made an error you can actually remove the reconciliation mark. As you can see, by doing that all the transactions appear in the Reconciliation tab again. You would of course now need to carry out the reconciliation function again because none of the transactions are actually reconciled. We hope you enjoyed this video. There's plenty more videos to watch at the bookkeepingtutor.co.uk website, where we offer free and flexible training on all aspects of bookkeeping.